Denver's mayor says the city met his goals in 2024. Gun crime down, downtown investment up, thousands moved out of homelessness. Our Angeline McCall takes a closer look, including why some on city council are skeptical of the mayor's claims.
A reflection of 2024 for Mayor Johnston is an assessment of his major priorities.
If you look at 2024, what we found was that we delivered the largest reduction in street homelessness in recorded history.
The numbers, he says, lay out surpassed goals for housing the homeless community. Johnston says 2,233 people were brought indoors when the goal was 2,000. And another goal met, 3,000 units of long-term affordable units created.
That is entirely our focus, and that means getting people workforce support, housing support, mental health and addiction support. We've changed the way we provide that programming.
Yet other city leaders question whether the data really shows a success story for the All-in Mile High program.
The numbers look good initially, but I think we really need to look at how we're long-term housing people.
Councilmember Stacey Gilmore says while homelessness has, yes, decreased in downtown Denver, it's increased in her district outside of the city center in Montbello.
And right now, I'm not seeing the resources being deployed to make sure that we're providing the people who are in our shelters with the supports that they need.
Johnston does lay out the cost of these services in contracts. Estimates put the total at $155 million over 18 months, about $65 million more than expected. Councilmember Gilmore still has questions, though, about the true cost.
So we need to have these hard conversations about what's the true cost, what's it going to, what's working, what's not working, and how do we do better.
Johnston's reflection of the year shows goals largely met, with his own council asking questions about the numbers and what's next.
But we will make changes to programming whenever we see that there's dollars being spent and not delivering the outcomes we want.
Besides homelessness and affordable housing, something else Johnston talked about was his plan to invest $570 million into downtown Denver. One of the critiques from Gilmore is that we've seen a big investment in the city center when that same investment hasn't been made, for instance, in her district and others that are often serving marginalized communities.
There's always going to be competing priorities, right? But at least what the mayor said he was going to set out to do at the beginning of the year, he stayed on track on those priorities. People can judge whether or not he succeeded, but we haven't shifted lanes in the middle of the year.
No, and certainly he has stayed laser focused on some of the main priorities that we've seen as well.
All right, Angeline McCall, thank you very much.